Legendary Time, Legend Gang, it's Ty Simone, and I'm back with oh my god, with another daily video / soul share / self-care Sunday. So today is Sunday, May 7th, 2023. I'm hearing that it's also Mother's Day. So if it is, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out here. Happy. Hope you're doing legendary. I hope you're doing well. Let's see what we got. Announcements. So today's Soul Share Sunday / self-care Sunday. Thursday we have Twerk and Work. We have dailies every day, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, those are my announcements for now. And if you haven't checked out Patreon already, please check out Patreon. So what's up, Wisteria? Legendary Time girl, welcome to the live. Happy Mother's Day. Let's see. So I sharing today. I guess I'll kick it off sharing today. Today I feel like so far I feel real tested. I feel real tried, but at the same time it's like it feels like it's nothing. Like I feel like I've been through so much shit, and I feel like because I know that life moves in cycles, it's like everything has its ups and downs, ebbs and flows. And I'm just going with the flow, you know, like I'm not allowing the flow too much to kind of make me upset or deter me too much. Like it's still kind of like what the fuck moments, but for the most part, I'm just like, look, I know where I'm going. I know what I'm getting to. And if this is like the little bump in the road, so be it. Like, but I'm still going to get where I am intending to go. So that's how I feel about today. So far. But for Soul Share Sunday today, I thought it would be cool if nobody wants to share anything. I don't know how everybody's feeling about sharing today, or, you know, I got to give people some time to come in, because I know sometimes, matter of fact, let me send a live to chat. I'm trying to remember to do that. But I know sometimes it takes a while for it to come up to say that I'm live. So I'm going to try to kind of start pausing a little bit, but at the same time, I don't really want to wait too long. Yes, Bossy. Yes, Bossy. Yes, Bossy. See, when you answer him, it's like you don't want to say nothing. Sir, hey, you want some chips? What? You want some chips? There's something I wanted to do. I think it's in this notebook. I got so many notebooks now. I'm trying to remember what is where. Let me see. What's up, Yanni? Legendary Time girl. Welcome to the live. Let me see. Wisteria says I'm getting ready. Okay, take your time. No worries. So while we're all waiting, I wanted to make new cards. So I have my notes for like my money oracle deck that I'm working on, that I want to test out, try out. And I think this is how many cards this is. This is like, let me see. This is about 78 cards. I don't know if I'm gonna use all 78 for this, but yes, Bossy baby. Hello. Hey. Why are you screaming? Here, you want to sit with mommy? Why are you running? You think you're in trouble, that's why you're running. What's up, Mary Leah? Legendary Time, welcome to the live, girl. Welcome to the live. What's up, Joshua B? Legendary Time, welcome to the live. Welcome to the Soul Share / self-care / regular daily live. What's up, everybody? I'm giving everybody a little bit of time to come in while I look over my notes, because I think this will be cool. So I'm working on new cards, and I would love y'all's feedback and input. So like if anybody has any cards they would want to add to this deck that we can use every day for the dailies, that would be really cool. But I had notes, like I had words that I wanted to use, and I'm like, bro, where did I write down these words? Because I didn't type everything out yet, and I'm just like hoping and praying that I did not lose or have to start over. These are affirmations. These are quotes. Because I could have sworn I wrote it in this book, because I wrote it like this time last. Here we go. Yes. So these are going to be like a series of words and phrases. So if anybody has any words and phrases that they would want to use, that would be great. That would be great. So I'm going to share with y'all some of the ones I have. And if y'all are working on anything too and you want to be inspired, like for sure, like write some stuff down, get your notebook, take your time, because I feel like this could be really fun. So what's up, Prada? Legendary Time, bro. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Especially, I just had 2 markers. Bro, what the hell is going on? Here we go. Okay. All right, so I want to, how many cards do we have? All right, this says we have 120 cards. So we can have up to 120 different words and phrases that we can put on these cards that will help us in our daily readings. So I don't know if y'all remember, like, I don't know if all y'all was following me last year, but when I had the colored cards and I had like green cards for money, blue cards for time, pink cards for love, I was supposed to do yellow for like spiritual kind of things, but this year I'm not gonna break them up by color. I'm just gonna put them all together. I'm gonna pick 120 words out of all of the words that I have to pretty much help me with daily. So we could pull one of these cards every day, and for real we can name them together, y'all. And I think that would be fun. That would be cool. And then again, if anybody has anything they want to share, just let me know. Just hop in the live and we could share. But in the meantime, I thought that this would be a really good, productive use of my time, because I really want to get out like more and better content for y'all. So it's a lot of stuff I've been wanting to work on. So I'm thinking to also make a day where I go live to pretty much do exactly what I'm about to do now. So I'm kind of testing it out now to see how it goes, because I feel like it could be really fun where we can all kind of bounce ideas off of each other. And again, if y'all are working on any projects of your own, especially when it comes to like tarot, then, you know, we can be inspired. So let's see. Grand Rising, Salam. What's up, bro? What's up, bro? Marilia says, oh, like the ones that Shelly. Yes. And that's why those are eliminated. Okay. Because, yeah, Shelly 2.0 fucking peed on my shit about this time last year. Like, yeah, nah. So we're making new cards, you guys, and I'm really excited about it. So me knowing myself, I want to start with the money deck, which is what I started with. But I have time. We can start with time. I got some randoms. Let me see. I got emotion cards. So like different emotions you might be feeling or experiencing, or somebody might be feeling or experiencing. I got love cards. Damn, these notes are all over the place. I got a grown and sexy deck. Okay. Like that one might be a little explicit for Instagram. I don't want to get in trouble. We have health and spirituality. So yeah, okay. So out of those topics, which ones do y'all want to start with? We could do randoms. We could do time cards, emotion cards, money cards, health and spirituality, love and relationships, and making nasty cards. What's up, Leslie? Legendary Time Girl. Welcome to the live. All right, Wisteria sent me a request. Phrase, either or. So it could be one word or it could be a phrase. And I'm gonna share some examples with y'all of what I already have written down. So y'all pick a okay, hair. Okay, hair. What's up, Wisteria? Legendary Time Girl. Welcome to the live. How you feeling?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
I am legendary.
Can you
hear me?
Okay.
I can hear you. It's good to see you again. I feel like I haven't seen you in forever.
It's great to see you as well. I see you regularly, but you know, that's only because I come and watch you.
Right. So how you feeling? What you want to share today? What's up?
Well, my topic is about Self-Care Sunday and what I've been going through lately, and it kind of all ties into self-care and Soul Care Sunday.
Okay.
So in my current experience. I've been feeling a lot of being told to turn down, like I'm too much. Um, in the past, like, I don't know, almost 2 weeks, it's been something hard. It seemed like come from almost every direction of things for me. And I'm bucking back against it. And part of that is this. My whole entire life, I was told how big my hair, like my hair was too big. My hair was, because I have naturally curly hair. And of course, when it's short, it's
It
more.
shrinks. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, and this it would be shrunk right now, except for I literally just went and brushed it all out before I came
Right.
intentionally for it to be big because I'm done turning down for anybody. I'm done looking how people expect me to look. I'm done feeling how people expect me to feel. I'm done saying what people expect me to say. I'm done with all of it. Like, this is me, and if you don't like me, as you say,
Respect.
respectfully, please go find less, right? Girl,
You already know.
I've been telling them for a week now. I have used your line multiple times this week. I have
Okay.
used your line multiple times this week.
Yeah.
Respectfully, please go find less because
Ooh, I like that. Ooh,
I
hit
am who
him.
I am.
No, for real, I feel that. And first of all, Wisteria, I'm proud of you. And as a
I'm like,
fellow curly hair
this might look
individual.
this might look like this isn't self-care because it doesn't fit into whatever somebody's
Yeah,
idea of what my hair care should look like. But guess what? If not brushing my hair today is what self-care for me looks like, then damn it, that's what the fuck I'm gonna do,
that's
because
facts.
no, I don't have to do what you think is self-care.
That's
I'm gonna
facts.
do what I think, and that's for every aspect of my life. That's for self-care. That's for success. That's every freaking step of every aspect of this life that I take is going to be what I think it is. Why? Because that is what my reality is. It is
Facts.
what you make it.
Facts. It's what you think it
Why do
is.
I have
Long
to
as
do anything about what somebody else thinks? Screw that. I'm done.
facts, bro. I feel that. And you know what? I'm really happy
I
that you
got
even said
goosebumps
that.
all over me
I'm
right now for speaking my truth.
really not.
I'm
No,
fairly
bro, you
certain.
hit me. You just hit me real hard. I don't know about everybody else in the live, but I just want to share that you just like hit me real hard, like feel like red for filth. But at the same time, it's like more of a confirmation for me because again, as fellow curly hair gang, y'all be seeing me every day. Y'all know I be feeling some type of way when I wear my
Putting
bonnet,
on
but
your
I love my
bonnet.
bonnet. I love my
Why you
bonnet.
think I don't?
So I'm just like.
Mhm.
Right, like if self care for me is my hair looking a certain way a certain day, I should be okay with that. And I'm done. I felt
Exactly.
okay. Well, what am I expecting my hair to look like every day? Like,
Exactly.
and then I'm like, oh my gosh, she's right. Like I have this certain vision of how my hair is supposed to look, but that's not how my
But
hair
that's
looks.
because that's how everybody groomed us while we were coming up. That was acceptable and pretty and this is
Right,
what pretty hairdos look like. Screw y'all. If my self care is laying in bed all day and I wake up and I've got bedhead and I don't want to touch it because I just feel like I'm okay today with not touching my
right,
hair, then I'm not touching my hair. I don't care what you think. And it doesn't matter if I have to go to the store and I didn't touch my hair. I'm going to the store without touching my hair
right,
because if you don't like me, don't look at me. Fuck you. I
right.
like
Right. You're
me.
absolutely
I
right.
like me, and I don't have to look how you want me to for me to like me.
Oh, Wisteria, come here, give me a hug. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a
I
minute.
love you right back.
I love you for real, and I
I love
have to
you
thank
right
you
back.
for that because you're absolutely right. And I've been thinking about that, and I know y'all know I've been thinking about that because y'all be hearing me complain about my bonnet, but at the same time, I love my bonnet so much because it's my bonnet. But you're like 100% right, and I almost kind of want to cry right now if I could keep it a stack because I'm like, bro, like this whole time, like a year plus, almost 2 years now, I've been going live every day and when I first started going live, I was okay with my hair. Like y'all saw all my different hairstyles and stuff. And then I'm like, damn, what happened that at some point I'm like, let me cover up. Even now, I'm like, let me cover up. My hair isn't how it's
I
supposed to
stressed
be.
for
Here's
20
how it's
minutes.
supposed
I stressed for 20 minutes while I was trying to do my meditation and stuff about how I needed to still go wet my hair and like
right. It's
get
like a whole
presentable to get on
process.
camera. And then I'm like, no, screw that, because I'm trying to clear my space and my hair. My hair ain't what's important. My connection to spirit right now, if I'm trying to get in the zone, is what's important. What I look like ain't what's important. And if that is what's important, then they ain't who I'm supposed to be talking to
That's
anyhow.
facts. That's facts, bro. I feel that. Oh my god, like, girl, 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 pull a card.
All right, what deck we going to? Let's
All right, give me
see.
options. Give me like 2 to 3 options. Don't overwhelm me because I know you got like a bazillion different decks.
Oh, okay.
Oh my.
Um,
You know what? I need to add one of these words. So what do I have on my self-care list? Matter of fact, I'm gonna add long hair, don't care. That's about to be the first card. Long hair.
like I don't gotta comb it just because they say I do. It's okay.
Long hair, don't care. And shout out as a side note. Shout out Leslie for the cards. Okay, thank you so much, Leslie. Legend Gang community right now. We are about to make some oracles that we can use for our everyday readings. And I think it will be really cool too for y'all's input on it, especially since y'all will be like with me every day. Because if we make the cards together, then y'all can pretty much help me read the cards every day. So it's like we all have our own interpretation of the card. So for me right now, as an example, long hair don't care will remind me of a conversation like this, where it's like you're thinking about your hair, you're thinking about your crown, you're thinking about like your appearance needs to look like hair specifically. And it's like, because especially for us women, okay, because the majority of Legend Gang and Shadow Twerk community are women, just to keep it a stack. Okay, we got some men in here, but they be doing their thing.
Appreciate them.
It's mostly us. So to cater to us, like we care a lot about our hair, we care a lot about our appearance, we care a lot about what we look like, because it directly impacts how we feel. Like when you feel good about how you look, that changes everything. Like it raises your vibration to levels that you may not be able to like anticipate right now. But when you're not feeling good about yourself, but you don't feel like you look good, you don't feel good, you don't perform good, like that just translates through everything that you do. So
And that's why I've decided that any way that I look is okay, and I need to embrace myself, accept myself, and love myself exactly as I am, because every day, even if I don't have the effort to put in, I'm still doing my best and I'm still
you
beautiful.
are absolutely right, and you are. And I had to thank you. You're such a beautiful soul, inside and out, girl. And I love the hair. That's why I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. I ain't never seen mysterious hair like
I
that.
don't I
Like,
don't wear it down because everybody has programmed me how I'm supposed to look,
I
like
love your hair like
kids
this.
are mean. Kids are mean.
Yo, bruh, feel you. Hold on, Yanni, hold on.
I was
One
gonna
second.
wait till the stereo was done.
Okay, but if you are requesting to go live, we can't go live.
I know. I just sent that so you
Okay.
know. I didn't want to talk.
Okay, I just want to make sure. All right, but yeah. So
Okay.
thank you.
Okay, so we've got
As I
two of
just
the girl decks. Okay, I'll tell you what they are in 1 second. Alice in Wonderland. We've met her.
okay.
We've got the Shadow and Light Oracle.
Okay, I'm fucking with her so far.
We've got my Secret Language of Color cards.
Oh.
Oh, this is one. I can't. They're all my favorites. I can't. And we've got Oracle of the Unicorns.
All right, for me, it's between the color and the shadow. What y'all think? Everybody drop something in the comments. I want this to be as interactive as possible. I'm liking the shadow and the color because the color really intrigues me right now. I'm not sure why, but I do want to get more into colors, and it's really intriguing me. Right, I peep. I've been putting my shout out Leslie again. Okay, Leslie gave me this sweatshirt, so I'll shout out the Bubblegum Adventure. I am complete. Okay, but I've been fucking with this pink. I've been fucking with this pink heavy, and I'm looking around. I've never used to mess with pink, y'all. I used to avoid pink like the fucking plague, bro. And now I'm trying to embrace it, and I'm noticing that the more I embrace it, the more love I actually feel. So I'm like,
Yep.
damn.
Because
Is this
This
why
color
I was
is
all my life? I ain't have no love. I have no pink. Let me Mary Leah says, because I haven't done anything to myself, I just brushed out my curls. Feels liberating. I wasn't gonna request live. See, we gotta chill. That's why I be talking about the same thing. I don't be wanting to go live sometimes because my mood don't be 100%. I be looking like what the fuck. Well, to me, I look like what the fuck, but it's like, what is what the fuck? Like,
right.
what the fuck?
Right.
And
And
that's my
not only that, why does it matter? Because it's about what we're sharing. It's not about our appearance. It's about our experience.
That's facts. But I'm like, yo, what? I know these videos are going to go viral one day, and I'm like, yo, I just want to look good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. The shadow to me is calling me. Marilia says Alice in Wonderland is my favorite, but for and Shadow as well. The one that is wait, the
I'm
one
feeling
that
this the
feels like
shadow.
Shadow. Exactly. All right, let's go with the Shadow because yeah.
It's interesting because I was torn between the shadow or the dark mirror, but both of them kind of
Oh, do that one.
I
I like that.
can
I like the title alone, The Dark Mirror, because to me, I don't know if y'all know, but the little symbol for Shadow Twerk is supposed to be a mirror and a moon, but it's really small, so you can like barely tell. But like, I love the idea of reflecting. Like we all reflect each other. We all like, you know what I'm saying? Like we all show the light and the dark in each other. So that title alone. Well, to be fair, I don't know because everybody did kind of pick Shadow. So to be fair, what do y'all think about the dark mirror before I make this executive decision? like, like that title alone just got me hot and excited. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm gonna off right now because there's nothing under, and I ain't trying to scare nobody.
I I can do them both, and I also intend to go live when this is over
Okay,
and pull some cards.
yes, because I apologize for missing that last night. I didn't see that shit till 2 hours later. I was like, yo, this is so
I really did not stay on for very long because I was still battling my whole appearance and I literally just came to that total acceptance like this morning while I was getting ready for this.
high
Like
like, yeah.
I was still battling that last night, and this morning I'm like, no, you know what? Like enough is enough. I don't have to fit into their box. I don't have to.
Girl, y'all about
Like
my hair. Like I don't know yet, but I'm gonna experiment. I'm going to make a point to experiment with my hair just because it is live. Like, because now I'm like, damn, my hair been in a bonnet so long, and then I had this one vision of how my hair is supposed to look nice that I don't even know what to do with my hair. Like I literally put my hair in my bun, and then I'm like, all right, well, it's done.
I've
Like,
been wearing mine in pigtails so long that for so many years I've made the curls in the top come out from pulling it back tight.
facts. Bro, I noticed that some of my curls were coming out like they're starting to straighten out, especially with the edge control too. I'm like,
Listen, I've been pulling them tight for like at least 30 years. So
and they straightening out. I feel that 100%. I feel that 100%. Mine straightening out and the texture is
your
changing.
hair got memory. It grow back the way you tell it to.
Ooh, ooh, that's facts. It's like water too. Water got
So
memory. Hair got.
why should I control it and not just let it be? If we're supposed to go with the flow, how about I wash it, let water do its thing, and let it be what it is?
Facts. My hair gonna be, man. Because I love my hair wet, and then when it starts
Oh,
drying, my
I'm
curls like
aware. Listen, the shrinkage is real. I'm aware.
all wild and
I'm
beautiful like your
aware.
hair, and then it starts drying. That should be like happening. What's
Yep,
happening?
and you wonder when it's gonna stop getting shorter. Yes, I
And it
know.
just keeps
You're like, are we
going. And I'm
done
like,
yet? It's like, are you done yet? And then it's like all the way up here.
no facts. My
Mhm.
curls be mad tight. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah,
What's up, Isha? Legendary Time Girl. Welcome to the vibe.
yeah,
Humble.
yeah. I used to have mine get smaller to my head too, but I kept pulling it out and out and out because people said, they called me light socket lady and a whole bunch of really mean names when I was growing up.
You know what? I'm gonna take that one. I'm gonna be like, look, that means I am the light. I am the way. I am.
Well, no, they were saying it like I had stuck my finger in a light socket to make my hair all crazy, you know. They were not nice. But
Right.
but
I don't even want to
I
get
took that and I grew.
facts. That's what I'm like. We transmuting all that shit. So
I
it's like
already grew.
has multiple meanings. So when I got bullied, because I got bullied a lot growing up, I got bullied for a lot of things. I got bullied for my name. I got bullied for being skinny. I got bullied for being different. I just got bullied for everything. So it was
Hmm.
like at a certain point, that point was like somewhere in middle school, early high school when I started transmuting labels. So I didn't know exactly what I was doing at that time. Like I didn't know it was transmuting labels, but
Yes.
at that time it was more like, okay, if you won't call me that, I'm gonna just go ahead and make it my own. So like people would call me, like on the basketball team, they would call me Sticks, and I like the name. I grew to like the name, but at first, obviously, it came from a really detrimental, hurtful place where they're trying to call me really skinny, trying to call me really small. Like you know, I'm like, all right. Like they're like, yo, dude, you don't eat, like you're a stick, blah blah blah. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm the cutest stick you ever seen, bitch. I'm not, like,
Wow, that was fast.
and it's like you take it and you make it your own. So for anybody out here dealing with that too, like people calling you different shit for whatever reason, especially if it comes from a negative place, just take it and make it your own. Because then the more they call you that and you make it your own, like if you put it in a place where it gives you power, every time they call you that, they give you power, even though they're trying to take your power away. But if you don't
Hmm.
take the energy, if you just kind of play into what it's meant to be from them, then you're gonna feel like you're gonna feel powerless. You're gonna feel hurt. You're gonna feel like, you know what I'm saying? You're making me nervous. Like it's taking a long time to pull this card.
No,
I'm nervous. Like,
I have two cards already pulled,
oh
honey.
girl, you ain't saying nothing.
Oh, well, I was trying to not interrupt. I'm really bad about that because my ADD, ADHD, and so I was trying to not do it.
Okay.
Okay, so from Shadows and Light, I got Sea Beacon Fairy. It says guidance, but where will it lead you?
Guidance.
But where will it lead you? She's like in the middle of the ocean. And hold on, let me turn on the overhead light so you can see a little better. Um, she's, it's a reflection.
Oh, that's
She's in the middle of the ocean and she's got lights on her wings here and in her hand. And it says guidance, but where will it lead you? Because right behind her, it looks like is some rocks.
what that say.
Sea Beacon Fairy. And
Oh,
then it says,
theory. Okay.
yeah, and then it says guidance, but where will it lead you? And it looks like there's like, that's either a ship or some rocks or something. I can't tell for sure.
I feel like to piggyback off of what you said
I think
earlier,
it's a ship, actually. I
I
think
thought it
it's a
was
ship back there in the distance that she's
another.
guiding with the lights. See it?
So she's the lighthouse.
Yep, in the middle of the water. She's the sea
That's
beacon.
what I'm like. I'm feeling lighthouse looking at that, but you're absolutely right. The closer I look at it in the distance is the ship. So now she feels like the lighthouse to me because it's giving me what you said earlier when you were like, people are saying and feeling like you're doing too much or you're too much. And I feel like that's not the case because what's happening, especially in this energy we in right now, this heavy scorpionic energy, Scorpio is about going deep. So first of all,
Hmm.
it's out
And
in
that's
the
water.
water in the middle
There's
of
the
the ocean,
water
and it
card.
doesn't look like she's on shore. She's
No,
in the
she
middle of the
she's
water.
made of
So it's
water.
like
Her
she
dress.
is exactly, she is the lighthouse leading through the deep, like the whole deep. Lighthouses are usually on the shore, but she's in the middle of the ocean leading this ship through. I don't even
She's
want to
the
look like
water.
a storm.
Like she is water. She's water. Her dress is flowing.
She's water, but she's acting as a lighthouse because
Right.
she's
She's a
guiding that
water.
ship.
Yeah. She's a sea
That's
fairy. Like she.
that's
Yeah.
deep to me because it's like we be getting like, first of all, emotions, memory, creativity, intuition are all represented by water. So it's like at this time, everybody's kind of going through really deep emotions, really deep hurts, really deep traumas. People are going through like creative transformations where you're creating things you never thought that you could, or you're finishing things you never thought that you could, or you're coming into things you never thought that you could. And then it's like you don't know your way through the deep waters. You don't know your way through the deep. So you have to be guided. And then it's like, who are you being guided by though? Like, are you being guided by your higher self, your lower self? Like, I don't even know. I don't even know if I'm gonna want to word it that way, but I like that it's like, who, like, what does it say? Like,
guidance, but where will it lead you? Would you like me to read the book?
you can, but I feel like, but where will it lead you?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, first of all, are you willing to, like, to follow the lead? I feel like is a better question, because I feel like a lot of times, like, people will have guidance, like we all have guidance, but we don't always follow it. So even when it comes to like our self-care, I don't know about you, but before you said this, like, I would have like little nudges to do different things with my hair, or to like be more confident with my stuff, and I'm like, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know about y'all, but I kind of talked myself out of some things sometimes, and I'm working on doing that, because I feel the guidance, I see the guidance, I know I need the guidance, but then I guess that's a good question too, because it's like, where are we going with this? Where are we going with this? Is like, my spirit's asking me to do something that I feel like is wild and crazy to go out and to see in the middle of nowhere, but where are we going? How are we gonna get there?
Trust the process.
That's what this shit is. This is bullshit. I'm getting hot. Okay, please read the book. Let me see. Marilyn says, oh my God, at the same time you said it, I feel like it's a lighthouse. Oh, love these cards. Same. Not Marapia. That's what they called you, girl. Damn. Now, gotta laugh about it. Leslie said, yes, let it be your strength. Humble says, hey, girl, hey, what's up, girl? All right, please read the book. Let's see.
Sea Fairy. Message. Guidance, but where will it lead you?
Yeah.
About the Sea Beacon Fairy. Sometimes, when a clear path seems to be taking you in the right direction, it helps to know who is holding the light up. Because while this beautiful Sea Beacon Fairy is most certainly guiding a lost ship, who knows whether she leads it toward rocks or towards safe harbor. And this is the choice you have to make now. Is this path that is clearly being lit the right one? Simply because there is light, is the source true, and is the source a true and good guide? Would you be best to await another way out of the storm? Or are you so eager to avoid the storm and the challenge that you will follow the first light that comes along?
Ooh.
Sea Beacon Fairy speaks. I do hold up the light, but only you can choose as to whether the direction I will lead you in is the right one for you at this time. It may be your salvation I lead you to, and it may be that I am gathering souls and you will perish upon rocks or drown in the cold seas. I know this is hard to hear. It is not a sure thing. This advice and guidance you have received, and for all its insistence that it comes from the light, the advice may not be that which you need to follow at this time. I understand that this may be confusing, but I am assuring you mostly of one great truth, that perhaps you must find your own way out at this time. The divination message is, a perfect solution to a problem has been presented to you, but whether it is wise to take it is another thing altogether. You may have more resources and opportunities than you are aware of, or than you are allowing yourself to believe in. Do not be too quick to follow the first opportunity that comes. Wait and check both your sources and your inner wisdom. There are many paths and many solutions. Not all advice will be right for you.
I feel that. And that, again, brings me back to what you said earlier, when you were like, you pretty much made the decision to accept who you are. And it's like, now that you've accepted your own light, I feel like whatever guides you has to reflect that. So it's like, we ultimately choose what our guide is. Like, we always get what we ask for. So it's like, if you're asking to pretty much feel down, I'll say, or to feel insecure, or to feel some type of way about yourself, that's what the guiding light will lead you to. You know what I'm saying? If you choose to be confident and stand in your power, even if you don't know what the fuck is happening, okay? Like, you have to trust that light will lead you to confidence, or to situations where your confidence will exude itself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could be you.
Mm-hmm.
This is like, I didn't expect this today. I didn't expect this today, but I'm so happy to have it, because it's like, again, we choose. And that's why I'm like, even though my day kind of started like a rocky kind of what the fuck, it's like, I know I choose. And I'm glad that you said what you said about self-care, because I'm like, yo, I tried to order some stuff on Amazon. I'm like, yo, I want this to look like this. I want to get this hair and shit off my face. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to clean myself up, but then at the same time, I'm like, yo, Ty, breathe and accept yourself for who you are. Ty, breathe and still be confident. I can still clean myself up, and still be confident in where I am as I am.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Not you know what I am, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I love that. That's almost makes me want to cry, but you know, aqua games the tears that often.
And when I shuffled the dark mirror, 19 parasite popped out quick as anything. And what I got from this when I read it, when I saw it, what I was thinking is that other people's views, opinions, ideals, the things that they've programmed into us are the parasite feeding on our energy and stealing and robbing from who we are. That's exactly what I got when I saw this card. And it literally jumped out at me. Like, I barely was able, I don't know that I even went like this more than twice, and this card flew out.
I
flew out.
feel that. Oh my God.
I have no clue what the card actually means without looking at the book, because I've only touched these a couple of times and I've not seen this card before. I mean, I looked through them all, so I've seen it, but I've not gotten this card before.
I agree with you wholeheartedly that's what the parasite is. And then the parasite could also be our thoughts.
Siphoning.
It's like they may initiate those thoughts or trigger those thoughts, but ultimately those thoughts come from within to even come back from the outside, because again, everything starts within. So it's like you're going to be feeling a certain way about yourself, and then other people are going to reflect that back to you, that this is what you're thinking, this is what you're saying, this is how you're feeling. So the parasite is ultimately us, you know what I'm saying? And how we respond to what people say, think, and do is our ultimate power, is our guiding light. But the parasite is ultimately us, and it's like we gotta, you know, I forgot like the different parasite relationships, because I know parasites have to have a host to live.
Yes, absolutely. And yes, and they obtain their life force from whatever they need to live is obtained from the host. Right. If they don't have a host, they cannot survive.
Right. So those thoughts cannot live, those ways of being cannot live without us. We are the host. So in order for a parasite to live, like, we would have to give it life. But I do think, please correct me if I'm wrong, that's why I'm like trying to remember these things, but like, there are some relationships where a parasite and a host can coexist together, and there's perfect harmony.
Well, and it's beneficial to them. Absolutely. Like there are parasites that live on whales that like clean whales off and whatever. Like, right. If the whales don't have those whatever they're called, I don't remember, but I know that there's something that eats like bacteria and whatever off of whales. Like, maybe it's plankton or something. It might be something that simple and dumb, or it's not the barnacles, I don't think. But at any rate, there's something that lives on with like that. There's definitely parasites that live on other creatures and actually like take away things that would damage the creature that they're living on.
Right.
So yeah.
Leslie said it's ultimate confidence, love of self as self, illuminate from within. Facts. Humble, thank you. Symbiotic relationships, when they coexist together and they're helping each other. So a parasite doesn't even have to be a bad thing. So I do want to note that, because I don't want everybody to think that parasites are just like they're not just terrible. And it's possible to have a good parasite. Like, I feel like my optimism is a good parasite. That shit infects me. Okay, you know what I'm like it helps me cultivate more positive thoughts for myself. Because people be like, yo, Ty, I don't understand how you have this energy. How do you think this way? How do you operate this way? And I'm like, look, if anything is a choice and I could choose to be happy and all I got to do is use my imagination, it might take me a minute. Okay, I might be a little sad. I might be a little angry. I might be a little what the fuck. But I'm going to choose to be infected by this parasite that will give me more positive thoughts. It'll give me more energy. It'll give me more life. It'll give me more love so I can continue to exude and attract. Because again, like nothing, I forgot exactly how it's worded in the Bible, but it's like no man can come unto you unless you will it. So nothing, literally nothing can happen to you unless you will for that thing to happen. Like you have to invite that energy in. You have to be at a certain frequency in order, and thinking certain thoughts in order for something to come to you. Period. Let me see. Marilia says, I love that card. I feel like the parasite is our inner demon that attracts like-minded people and create toxicity. I agree. And for Sen's reason, it's sickly beautiful, but not good for you. Gives twin flame energy. I can see that. Did you want to share, Yanni? Because if you want to share,
Yeah.
I can hop off real quick.
Okay.
Unless you want to leave the room. Like, it doesn't really matter. I can just...
No, I was going to do a song too.
A song?
Is that okay? To share? There's not enough time.
You can share a song.
It's okay. It's okay.
You can share a song. Because we have time. Like, we have time. So Yanni's going to share a song. Yanni's going to share a song. And then we'll probably wrap it up. Because, yeah, I did start kind of on time. Yo, this is lit. This is lit. All right, so you want to get ready? Because, all right, because I don't, Instagram hasn't been cutting me off at an hour. So I think we should be good. We should be good. So, yeah, get ready.
I'm ready.
All right, so what do you want me to do? You want to get right here? You want to, okay. All right. All right, Wisteria, I want to thank you. And if you still pulling cards, like, what time are you doing that today? Are you doing it right after this, or? All right, bet. All right, so right after this, for everybody that's interested, Wisteria will be pulling cards, and she will be doing it for us. So shout out Wisteria. Okay, I'm really proud of her. By the way, let me talk to you because Wisteria, I'm really proud of you. I'm really proud of you. I remember when you were the very first person to go live with me on this platform, and I will never forget. So I'm very, very, very proud of you, because even then you were like, I don't know if I should be doing this, and I was like, no, please. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very grateful for you. Thank you so much. You always bring so much wisdom and insight to me, and I'm just very grateful. So I just want to say thank you, and I'm proud of you. And I'm excited to see you pull cards, you know, for the first time for me, you know, online like this, like by yourself. So I'm excited. I'm going to make room for Yanni. And then
thank you, guys.
Wrap up Soul Share Sunday. So shout out everybody for being here right now.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you.
It was my pleasure.
Thank you. All right, watch my bossy. We got to move, boy.
Hello, everyone. I was trying to debate whether I wanted to play my guitar or play the track off of YouTube. Alright, y'all. So this is actually a new song that I want to share. You guys have never heard it before. And it kind of just explains what I'm feeling right now, honestly, because yeah, or what I've been feeling. Can y'all hear that? Because I don't want it to like drown out my voice either. I was trying to find the balance. Let me see. Can y'all hear that though? I'm gonna just explain my finger. Alright, so it's called Love Letter. Yeah. Today was difficult, but I made it through. Trying to feed my light, my demons growl cause they hungry too. Now I'm overeating, turn my feelings right into food. Thinking to myself, and y'all know what's gotten into you. Never had to lift myself from this low before. Lost everything, I had to start from scratch at 24. Everybody always says to me, you're good, you're just a youngin'. Between us, there's no difference, see, that's gotta count for something. One love keeps trying. You'll fly, just be divine. You'll shine, so keep trying, and you'll fly, just in divine time. You'll shine. In truth, I wrote this love letter to myself. I am my own currency, and what you call walking wealth, I will never abandon me through it all. I won't be myself, won't catch me being fake. What I write has been really felt. Never had a feeling quite like this before, like I would have everything I want if I just open up the door. I always tell myself I got the keys needed for anything in life that I'm striving for. Keep trying. And you'll fly, just be divine. You'll shine, so keep trying, and you'll fly, just in divine time. You'll shine. Hey.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Thank you. And that's all of it. It's called Love Letter. Hopefully I'll be dropping it soon. And yeah, y'all, please pray for me and keep sending me love and light because I really need it. I love you. Later.
That was the most abrupt ending. But y'all, shout out Yanni. You already know Legend Gang. I love that song. I do love that song. It's a really good song. It was like perfect. It's like perfect. That like literally went with everything. That literally went with everything. Sir. Oh my God. Excuse me. Thank you. Literally went with everything. If y'all haven't dropped some fire, y'all need to be dropping some fire by now. Because that was exclusive. And it's a new song. And I forgot exactly what you said, Marilia, but it was a while ago. I had overheard you and Yanni talking about something. You were like, yeah, my demons need to eat or something. Something you said.
Yeah, actually that song is inspired by a conversation Marilia.
Right, and I wanted
shout
to
out
note
to
that.
Marilia.
Yeah, I wanted to note that. So shout out to you, Marilia, because after y'all had that conversation, like she had already been writing the song, but then she added that line, and I was like, yo.
That's strictly from that conversation.
Oh, really? Oh, never mind. So she said that was from that conversation that y'all had. So shout out to you for inspiring that song because I fuck with this song heavy. Because my favorite line was like, "My demons growl because they hungry too. Now I'm overeating.
Turn my feelings right into
food.
Thinking to myself,
Ayana was gotten into you." Yeah, like that's my favorite line. And then I am my own currency. I'm what you call walking wealth. I will never abandon me. Through it all, I will be myself. Yeah. What I write has been really felt. Yeah, that's my other favorite part. So yeah, shout out to you. Shout out to you, Marilia. Shout out Legend Gang. Okay, because yeah, we already know that's going on the playlist. We already know. So again, thank you for sharing. Thank you. Let me see everybody dropping fire, girl. Marilia said what? Amazing. Definitely relevant to the topic today, for real. For real. Leslie says, dope. Wisteria says, wish you could hear me cheering. Bars on bars. Ayy. Ayy. So yeah, shout out everybody. Okay. Yes, Soul Share Sunday. This is how Soul Share Sunday is supposed to be. Because last time, y'all, I was like up here talking to myself and I was like, yo, what the fuck? But shout out to everybody for joining. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. Let me see. Why am I crying and clapping at the growth? We grow together. On God, like on God, we really do. Like that's what I'm like. I'm really grateful for y'all. Like y'all have no idea how grateful I am for this community. And I know it's just like us right now, and we like tight knit. But that's everything to me, for real. Like it's everything to me. And it makes me want to cry sometimes, honestly. Like my eyes keep getting hot right now, but I do not want to cry. I swear to God, I do not want to cry. I don't want to do it. But yeah, so I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you, everybody, for sharing. Thank you, everybody, for participating. Thank you, everybody, for everything. I'm sending love, light, legendary vibes. I hope that you have an intentionally legendary day, okay? Especially since we are our own parasites for the most part. And we need to, you know, make sure us, the host, is together. Together. As much as possible. And if that together looks different from your together that happened yesterday, and your together tomorrow is different from your together today, that's okay. That's okay. Okay. So I'm gonna do some shout outs. Shout out Wisteria. Thank you for joining. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Shout out Marilia. Thank you for joining. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Shout out Isha Humble. Thank you for joining. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Shout out Yummy. Thank you for joining. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Shout out Jafine. Thank you for joining. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Shout out. Leslie in the building, Leslie. I'm so happy that you participated today. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And as a super side note, shout out Isha, okay, because we have some projects in the making, okay? We have some projects in the making. I'm really excited about it. I'm going to brag about it so that, you know, we both hold ourselves accountable. Isha, humble, talking to you. But I love you both. So Leslie, I'm gonna have to introduce you to Isha because she's helping us work on some bubblegum stuff as a super side note. So again, quick shout out to the bubblegum adventure. I am complete. And let's see what else we got. Who else we got up in this John? Did I miss anybody? I think that's everybody. No, Prada was in the building. Shout out Prada. I love you, Prada. Joshua B. for breezing by. Thank you. No pressure, humble, no pressure. I'm just saying, you know, in case anybody needs a photographer in the Atlanta area. And or if you're paying for travel, okay, because your girl said she loved to travel. So hit her up, okay? Fire her what she do. So Marilia, you wanna thank you, Marilia. Okay, which one did you get? Shout out Marilia. Thank you so much for buying a bubblegum adventure notebook. Matter of fact. Because I gave some to Isha. Hold up. Shout out to the bubblegum adventure, okay? Affirmation notebooks for children. We're working on boys' books. So for everybody that's got sons, okay, give us a little bit of time. We're working on it. Matter of fact, hit me up. If you got a son and you want a book inspired by your son, hit me up because I could use some inspiration, okay? He could be my muse. And daughters too, for real, because we're working on a new collection. But this notebook actually corresponds with this shirt, okay? The I Am Complete. This is the I Am Complete. Each notebook has its own affirmation and then more affirmations. And then you already know. Actually, the pages aren't this vintage color no more. They're actually white now. But you can see we got some watermarks here. I am complete on every page. So that these are not just for children, by the way, okay? Because obviously I'm about to use these, obviously. But for everybody that's journaling, writing, if you work on anything, you make a list or something. If you don't already have a journal, honestly, I do highly recommend writing down your thoughts if you do not already. Like, have something where you write down your thoughts because I'm learning how powerful that is to have journals of your thoughts. Like, for real. Like, did y'all know, as a super side note, Jay-Z said, and we all know Jay-Z, okay? He said that his most valuable possessions are his notebooks. Like, he values his notebooks over almost everything else material that he has. And he was asked why. And his response was because these are his ideas. Like, I was just talking to Isha about this yesterday. Ideas sell for a lot of money. You could have an idea for something. Like, if you imagine something and you write that down, that's powerful because now you brought something into existence. You brought something from like the spiritual realm to the 3D. And it starts by writing. Like, everything starts as something that is written down. Like they say, if you want anything to happen, you got to write it down. So if you don't already have a notebook, please start writing stuff down. If you need a notebook, check out the Bubblegum Adventure. Okay, so you see, like Yanni says, like with writing those thoughts down, give them more power. Yes, yes. Writing thoughts down do give things more power because it focuses the mind. So like let's say you wanted a brand new car and you're trying to figure out how you can get you a brand new car. When you start writing about that car, what happens is your mind starts focusing on what does that car look like, what does it feel like, what does it smell like. Like if you don't already meditate, writing is a really good way to really get into meditation because again it focuses the mind. So now your brain is thinking about this thing, and the more you think about what you want, the faster it will come into your reality. So you're gonna find yourself writing and writing and writing and writing and writing and writing and you're going to see it. Like you're going to literally have a picture in your head, and then when you go to read it, you're going to see it. I don't know about y'all, but I'm starting to get to a point where when I even pick up my notebooks, I can feel the energy that I've written in those notebooks. I can feel the power. Like, you know what I'm saying? You may not know what I'm saying yet, but you're going to feel it. Let me see. Leslie said, she said the negative thoughts. Oh, hold on. Let me go back then. Let me see. Blah, blah, blah. Brought a journal. Send you a message on Etsy. Oh, send her a chat. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay, Henny says, what if those thoughts are not good ones? If those thoughts are not good ones, yes, you can still write them down, but I would say transmute them because it's still powerful and positive to acknowledge your negative thoughts. Like you don't want to just shove them to the side. Like it's good to see both sides, but understand that even if you do your negative thoughts, I like to transmute them or write something positive with it or next to it, or like you could start with the negative. So sometimes when I'm really in my feelings and I'm writing something, I'm just writing how I feel. I write how I feel, I get it out because it's almost the equivalent to venting or talking about it. So if you don't really want to talk to anybody about something, you can write it down. And then also when you write it down, also do not forget to, again, transmute the energy or write something more positive. So like, let's say you had an awful fucking day. So you write down your awful day, you get it out, you release it. And now challenge yourself to create a more positive day. Challenge yourself to see a better day. Challenge yourself to, again, be intentional and cultivating something more powerful or something more positive rather. So it's like, okay, well, my coffee spilled today in my car. Tomorrow, like, not only will my coffee not spill, I'll have more than enough. I'll have money to give somebody else a coffee. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what you would want to do with your life, but have fun, be creative. Like, that's what writing is for. So I do recommend writing down negative emotions. Like if you, first of all, you got to feel to heal. So like I'm not going to say to ignore them because a lot of times I'm learning that people's best works come out of their worst pain. So it's like you have to, again, feel, experience that, acknowledge that, learn from that, heal that, and then move on from it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like even in writing down your negative emotions, you can see where you were. You can see where other people were or where they are. And then you know how to better maneuver a situation. Like just be honest with yourself. So that's what I will say to that. I do recommend writing down both. Like everything not always sunshine and rainbows. And for the days it's not, then that's how I particularly handle it. So if anybody else has different ways that they kind of, if y'all journal too and you have different ways of journaling or handling your negative emotions, please share. Please share. But that's what I do. But it definitely has to be released. It definitely has to be let out and release. We talked about this before, but to release, to re, the prefix re means to do again. To lease means to bring, like to have something occurringly, like reoccurringly. So when you release something, you're letting it back out into the universe that this will probably happen again. But when it does happen again, when you are intentional in creating how it happens again, it's not going to be word for word exactly what you wrote, exactly what you said. Sometimes though, people do say that happens like crazily, that everything they wrote down word for word will become their reality. So be mindful. Be mindful. But I would always say like Leslie just said, I'm just seeing this, counteract the negative with a positive. Exactly. Exactly. As much as possible. And even when you do that in your waking thoughts, like the more you write, the more you'll be able to have more control over your thoughts. Because I hear a lot of people say, I got ADHD, or I got this, or I got that. And I do feel like, I'm not a scientist, okay, I'm not a doctor, but I do feel like writing or journaling will help with that if that's something that you want help with. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's the most natural way to do it, is to be able to have more control over your thoughts. Writing focuses your thoughts. Reading focuses your thoughts. That's why I'm so passionate about these things. Okay, I'm a mindful person. I love to be mindful. That's just me. Let me see what Steria says. I think it matters the intention behind the thought, honey, and that too. Intention is everything. Intention is everything when it comes to like manifestation or creating or doing anything. Intention is everything. So if your intentions are in a certain place, then that's what you're gonna get. Period. Let me see. If the intention is to work through and let go of negativity, then that's what it's doing. Exactly. Exactly. I agree wholeheartedly. Marilia says identifying your feelings can help change it. Exactly. Like you got to know where you are. Like you got to know what monster you're dealing with, so you know what tactics to use to take it down. Period. Like in Final Fantasy. Okay, I like video games, so it's like when you use certain magics, you can't use like fire with fire. You would have to use like ice to like counter something. You know what I'm saying? You would have to change it. But you got to know what you're dealing with, so you know how again to address it. Every feeling, feel every feeling, so you don't have to relive them unless you choose to. Facts. And then not only relive them, but again you can recognize them in other people because you felt that. You know what that looks like, you know what that feels like, you know what that smells like, you know everything that you did and those thoughts and feelings, because we're all people. We all do the same thing. We be people in. We be people in. So like, this is the thing. Let me see, blah blah. When start with the negative and finish with the positive. That's exactly what I do. So especially when I'm really feeling some type of way, y'all, like, and I don't have nobody to talk to, because I'm not even gonna say that I don't have nobody to talk to, because I'm personally I'm trying to get away from venting, because venting to me is also like reliving it. But it's a way to vent. Like it's an art to venting without reliving, reoccurring. Like we should talk about this next time. Let me see. Marilia said, I read journal from last year and literally cried at my growth. No, dead ass, y'all. I used to journal every day when I was in high school, but when I thought about it, every single journal entry I had focused on the absolute worst things that happened that day. And I just continued to perpetuate that. And I had one of my exes, I will never forget how he did it. It pissed me off because it was years and years and years of writing that he literally threw away. And I just let him do it. I was just like, fuck it. Like my heart was broken, but I was like, fuck it. Because his reasoning was basically like, you're holding on to all of this negative energy. He was like, if you're going to write anything, write something more positive. And I was like, damn, for a toxic nigga, that was the realest shit you ever said to me. But yeah, let me see. Yanni says, right. But it's like when I feel them, I'm told not to. So I shut my emotions off and become numb and angry. And then I feel like when I'm feeling low, I shouldn't. So I'm just trying to fill it out. Mysteria says, feel it all, good, bad, ugly, beautiful. Whatever you feel is acceptable for you to feel that. That's facts. Marilia says, always feel it like a video game almost. Get the coins so that you don't have to use the life to fall off the building just to go back and get that hard coin you left behind. What's up, Sharia? Legendary time. Welcome to the live. Can we ask questions? Sure. That was a question. So, what kind of questions do you have? Leslie says, forces try to control your mind, which can control your emotions. Agreed. Marilia says, I agree, yet getting it out there takes away from the power. I agree. So there are different ways to handle things. So like definitely experiment. If something is not working for you, try something else. Like seek help, seek counsel. Like they say, asking you will find. So if the ways that are listed here aren't working for you, or if you tried them and again they're not working for you, seek. Like keep looking. Like don't give up. Leslie says, I've learned to pay attention to what I'm doing at those moments to make me feel that way. That's facts. Which is the root to the cause. Acknowledge the roots and uproot them. That's a big fact. See, Leslie, girl. Yeah, that's a big fact for real, because I started doing the same thing where it's like even this morning, like I started kind of feeling some type of way because of all the outside energy that was starting to affect me. And then I got to ask myself, okay, do I, like, why am I feeling this way? How can I change this? How can I transmute this? How can I make this better? How can I do better? How can I release this, let this go? If this was something that was plaguing me, how can it be something to give me more power instead? So shout out to everybody. Okay, we also have these journals too. So if anybody's interested in these type of journals, we got ones with the lock and key, with the butterfly lock. And then we have these. I really like these pages, Leslie. Like, these are my favorite, probably because of the black. But I really like these pages, Arise and Shine. So it's really good for journaling. So matter of fact, we might have to make a journaling journal, like specifically for maybe even transmuting emotions, thoughts, and feelings, y'all. Maybe we can do that together. But I'm gonna wrap it up. Let me see. I'll go live at 11 for those who are interested. Okay, that's perfect. That gives me some time to get myself together. Marilia says, bottling up is so detrimental to your physical and energetic being. That's facts. That's why I'm like, we got to feel to heal. And that's something that took me a long time to acknowledge, because feeling was not one of my strong points. It was not something I ever wanted to do. Like, I was a very logical, robotic kind of being. And now this is the most love I've ever expressed in my life. You know? So shout out to everybody. Thank you, everybody, for sharing. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I'm really excited now for next Soul Share Sunday. Next Sunday. So we're doing this every Sunday, y'all. Every Sunday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm almost thinking to make it an everyday thing. I would honestly rather do this every day than to do the daily lives as we've been doing it. So I'm gonna wait for y'all's feedback on that, on what y'all think and how y'all feel about that. So y'all let me know on Legend Gang, or y'all can let me know on Legend Gang, because we're about to wrap this up here. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that. And yeah, because I don't know. I feel like this is more healing than me just reading cards, you know? So even if we read cards for each other or something like that, I would rather do that every morning. But I know y'all be at work and stuff during the week. So, you know, it I don't know how it'll work, but we'll see. But thank you to everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you. I am very grateful for each one of you. No, it's okay to feel, it's okay to heal, it's okay to transmute, it's okay to be you. All right, so I'm gonna try to do something with my hair tomorrow, and even if that's just take off my bonnet because I just woke up 5 minutes before the live, that's what we're gonna do. like, but that's what I have for us today. So again, I hope that y'all enjoyed this. I hope that it was helpful. I hope that you found something that you can use. You know what I'm saying? And again, if y'all haven't already, please check out the Bubblegum Adventure. Give us some time, because we are revamping too. Okay, I'm surprising Leslie with a website, even though I told her a million times that I'm surprising her with a website. But I'm surprising her with a website. So we're working on some stuff. But I love y'all's support and everything. So thank you so much, so much. So until next time. You are truly legendary. I love you, and I will see you later.